What's your topic?
Today's topic is GPS systems and homing devices for people, places, and things. I just want to touch on some things that are going on here in New York about the snowstorm. There's another major snowstorm going on, and the politicians are still pointing fingers at each other about the last snowstorm. Since the beginning of time, we want the employees and the employers to be more accountable for their employees, and have a better relationship amongst each other. There's two terms I want to throw at you. One term is one bad apple spoils the whole bunch, and you have to kill the chicken to scare the monkey. The second one is an old Chinese proverb. The first one actually means is, if you went to go to the store and the first apple you picked out of the barrel was a rotten one or a spoiled apple, you would be suspect of the other ones, and that would you would want to put a spotlight and examine everything. You say, well, there, I got this out of here. Maybe all the other apples are no good. Instead of investigating, that's just human nature. That's an employee thing. The second one, when you kill the chicken to scare the monkey, means you have an employee that did something really bad, and you punish them severely to prevent others from doing the same thing. To get right to the topic at hand, I want to talk about, since the beginning of time, employees and employers have had a power struggle. Very skeptical of, for an employee standpoint, you say, well, is my employer paying me what I'm worth? And will I get the benefits? Will I get overtime? Will I get holidays off? Then the employer is saying, well, I'm paying this employee the money. Is he actually doing his job, or is he goofing off? Or is he taking too many sick days? Does he always want to be on vacation? Does he come back from lunch on time? Is he at his duty station? These are the things that go on between an employer and an employee. Now, when I'm talking about GPS systems and homing devices, what I'm saying is, like I said, since the beginning of employee relations and employer relations, there's been a lot of misconduct, especially over the last decade. Okay? I know you see my dog probably walk around as I have a pit bull. There's a lot been going on, especially since 9/11. Even before 9/11, a lot of employee misconduct going on. I had some doctor's appointments about 3 weeks ago, one at Metropolitan and one at Mount Sinai Hospital here in New York City. And a lot of the employees are, on their uniform is a GPS device. And I asked one of the employees, I said, what does this mean? He says, well, my employee wants to know where all the employees that are in his staff are at all times. This is what makes everybody accountable and makes sure that people are professional, whether you're city, state, federal government, small business, big business, private sector. This is a new trend, people. Don't think it's only happening here in New York. It will soon happen everywhere if it's not there already. Homing devices for equipment. This snowstorm that's here right now, there's another one sure to follow it. It's going to be heavy. They're going to put homing devices on all the sanitation trucks, on all the emergency vehicles. They want to know where the employees are. If you're goofing off or drinking, like some of the sanitation workers were doing here, they were sleeping in the trucks, they were drinking, they were partying, they weren't doing their job. So that's what it goes back to. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. You see, now because some people did some things in the past, anybody that comes in the future for a job, this is what you'll have, a homing device or a GPS system. That way your employee is more accountable, government employees are accountable, city, state, big business, small business. Everybody will have some type of homing device or GPS system on their body. This is the new world order, people. I kid you not, because, even after 9/11, people got to be more accountable. A lot of things could have prevented. But in the midst of a tragedy, we always want to do what's right after the fact, instead of doing what's right beforehand. All these things should have been in place way ahead of time. So like I said, all across America, don't be surprised. You heard it here first. From Smiley Smooth, YouTube's finest. GPS systems and homing devices for all American workers. This is sure to come. This is Smiley Smooth signing off. Peace.